Welcome back, everybody. We got a brand new setup here. I'm going to be standing up now. Hopefully, this will make the videos more engaging. I'm super excited for this predictions video. Today, we got Wrestlepalooza going. Let's start off with our first match. We got Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky for the vacant women's world title. Now, I haven't been keeping up with this feud that much. I'm liking Stephanie. You know my love for Io. If y'all follow me on TikTok, she's one of my favorite women's wrestlers right now. Now, the past two matches that we've had with Stephanie and Io, they've ended in some interference and like it wants the fans clinging for more. I think this is finally the moment where Stephanie gets her moment, wins the title, beats Io, and finally starts off a fresh new thing for the women's to feud with. You know what I mean? So my pick, Stephanie Vaquer. Moving on to the next match, something I've been looking forward to for a while. The Usos are back, guys. The Usos are officially back. Jimmy and Jay are going to reunite against the Bronsons, I like to call them. I don't know what you even want to call them. Jay and Jay Security Part 2. If y'all grew up like me, I loved watching Rollins and Jay Security back in 2015. Probably one of the most entertaining storylines. I even like when Brock destroyed their freaking car, if y'all remember that. That was a really cool time. So between the Usos and the Bronsons, let me tell you something. Of course, I want the Usos to win. But let's do something different here. A lot of the times, Seth Rollins is winning and like the Bronsons are losing at the PLEs. So in my prediction, I'm gonna go with the Bronsons winning. We're gonna keep the Usos with the L. They could take it. It's okay. They're the Usos. You know what I mean? They probably will fight again at a Raw or a SmackDown. You know what I mean? So I'm taking the Bronsons to beat the Usos. Like, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a close match. It's gonna be a domination, bro. I'm telling you, because the Usos are gonna be like, they're not gonna be there. It's been a while since they tagged together. I'm looking forward to Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker to absolutely, just demolish this match. They're gonna win. So I'm going for the Bronsons. Next match, not too sure if this is gonna be the main event. I heard somewhere, I read some things online that this might be the opener of the match, which I'm surprised about that. But it's gonna be John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. Who knows how many times? Now let me tell y'all, this is some of my favorite feuds when I was a kid, bro. Cena and Lesnar, Lesnar and Cena. When he came back in 2013 and he punched Cena in the mouth, and Cena was actually bleeding, and then they had that whole thing in the ring, and then John Cena went at Extreme Rules. Or let's talk about the build up to the SummerSlam 2014 match, because the way they were building that up, it felt like a UFC fight. I can't explain it. Like, Lesnar came back, John Cena had the both world titles, and it was just so exciting. John Cena was wearing the red and yellow, kind of looking like Hulk Hogan at the time, and Brock Lesnar was dressed in all black. And as a kid at the age of 9 or 10, I was like, holy fuck, this man's gonna kill my hero, bro. And that's exactly what happened. 16 German suplexes, three F5s, and Brock Lesnar was our world champion. And then they had that little mini feud where Cena looked like he was going to win back at Night of Champions 2015. Even the feud for that was even better, bro. Better than the stuff we get nowadays. Very rare. You know what I mean? But Cena didn't win. They had Rollins hit him with the briefcase, and they never really came back to it. They had that triple threat at the Rumble, and they never really came back to it. But for this match, I'm going to go, hopefully, Cena wins this. Because if Cena loses this, they're gonna make Cena versus Lesnar Part 2 at a different PLE, and I think they should give that to another superstar. I'm not trying to see double matches, kind of like how we saw Logan Paul in that tag match, and then he fought Logan Paul in a single match, which I have nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, let's like add more people. You know what I mean? He doesn't need to fight Lesnar twice. If Cena can beat him here, we can like take a break from Lesnar, or Lesnar can go feud with like Cody or something, or Drew, or whoever it is. You know what I mean? So I'm taking Cena winning here. Hopefully, he absolutely puts the boots the asses to Lesnar. You know what I mean? Cena wins one last time, because he has not beaten Lesnar since 2013. If we can put that in a thing, he's not beat him since Extreme Rules, and that's facts. Moving on to what I think could either be the main event or the co-main event, it's gonna be CM Punk with his wife AJ Lee and Seth freaking Rollins with his wife Becky Lynch in a mixed gender tag match. And I don't know what this is going to bring us, guys. It could be something crazy. It could be something epic, memorable. It could be a absolute, like, shit show. Who knows what's going to happen? Um, Man, I'm going to go with Punk and AJ here. There's really no reason for Becky and Seth Rollins to win, because like if the Bronsons win, you don't need the entire Vision winning that night. And AJ just came back. Why make her lose? You know what I mean? Don't be like that type. You know, that's not really nice. So I'm gonna go with Punk and AJ. I like how that goes. Yeah, Punk and AJ are definitely gonna win this. Moving on to the main event, which I think should have happened at Clash in Paris, but Cody was filming Street Fighter. Who's super excited for that movie? I cannot wait for Street Fighter, guys. Let me know in the description below if you guys are excited for it. So Cody versus Drew. Let's get this. Okay. I love Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. And then Cody Rhodes, my favorite wrestler of all time. Are we gonna go with Cody Rhodes winning here? I would love to see Cody win, but I know he's gonna go film a little bit more of Street Fighter or another show that he's filming. I'm not too sure about that. So Cody Rhodes is not gonna win here. Drew McIntyre is gonna win. He's gonna hold on to the title for a little bit, warm it up for Cody. You know what I mean? And then Cody gonna come back and take it. That's my prediction. It's gonna be a fire match, guys. It's for the WWE Undisputed Championship. I'm so excited. I really hope that's the main event. I love Cody. I love Drew. Both great talents, but I'm going with Drew McIntyre to win here. All right, guys, that's all our predictions. They could be adding another match. I could be wrong. There could be a sixth match, probably. It could be the Damian Priest match, feuding with Aleister Black. You know what I mean? If they want to add Damian Priest versus Aleister Black, I think that's going to be really exciting. Another match. It's going to make this pay per view even more amazing. ESPN might like you guys more if you add Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. I'm just saying, WWE. Besides that, that's everything. You know what I mean? We covered it all. I'll be watching tomorrow, guys. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye.